Overwatch 2 has been making headlines as of late by seemingly alienating new players to this franchise right off the bat. And could you be getting a late night phone call from Overwatch? Find out why up next. What up guys, this is KLO. I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. In today's video, we got a lot to cover here when it comes to the release of Overwatch 2. We got a little bit of Battle Pass information, we got a little introduction to the actual game for new players, but first I want to start with this whole Overwatch might need your actual phone number business. So why would Overwatch need my phone number? Well, it's all a part of what Blizzard is calling their defense matrix. An article posted to GameRant.com, this initiative is meant to deal with cheaters and generally disruptive players, though part of it is going to require everyone that plays the game to add their phone number to their account and consent to their voice chat possibly being recorded. But players must attach a phone number to their Battle.net account in order to even play Overwatch 2 across PCs and consoles. Now, there's a general rule here because phone numbers can only be used once, and players cannot have multiple accounts with the same phone number. And prepay phones and VIOPs cannot be used. Those that own the box versions of the original Overwatch will be required to add a new phone number to keep playing once Overwatch 2 launches as well. Now, Blizzard gave more of an in-depth reasoning as to why they're taking these added steps, stating that Blizzard's intention with this is to make it more difficult for banned players to return to the game, as well as to provide a failsafe in the event of an unforeseen event of account compromise. Now, as to why people are a little ticked off about the collection and usage of their phone number, this will allow Blizzard to collect a temporary voice chat recording of the reported player and transcribe what they're saying through text-to-speech programs. This text is then analyzed by Blizzard's chat review tools to search for disruptive behavior. Blizzard has said that the audio recordings will be deleted after the transcription, while the text file will be deleted within 30 days. Blizzard stresses that the voice chat will not be stored long term, so in turn, players will need to report disruptive behavior right away. Now, some people are already speculating that somewhere down the line this system can and will be abused, thus leading to players getting falsely banned, which is never really a good look. Now, if that isn't enough to piss you off, Blizzard is taking extra steps when it comes to the phrase, you gotta walk before you can run. A new blog post over at the Overwatch website has revealed that new players will need to grind about 100 matches to unlock the complete roster of original Overwatch 1 characters. Quote, new players begin with access to limited sets of game modes, heroes, and some other restrictions to onboard them more gradually. The first phase of our new first-time user experience rapidly unlocks all the game modes and the ability to chat in-game. And the second phase unlocks all the original Overwatch heroes, of course, with 100 matches. Now, looking at it from someone who has only really played a handful, and I really want to stress the point, a handful of Overwatch games, this kind of just seems brutally forced on new players. But with that being said, I get exactly why they're doing this. And I didn't know how certain heroes work and how their abilities can directly coordinate with that of your teammates. So I guess this is them trying to prevent new users from being too overwhelmed by highly seasoned veterans and the game's intricate workings. However, these restrictions won't be in place if you're in a group. So new players can still team up with their friends and try out new heroes and game modes if they haven't done that yet. Now, circling back to that whole voice chat system and your phone number being used, two-factor authentication is pretty standard across numerous apps and game services. It's going to be interesting to see how the voice chat analysis actually works in real time. Imagine if this was the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 days, like the good old days. There would be a lot of banned accounts out there. Lots of them. But as for this nuanced tutorial mode for new Overwatch players, I think it's actually pretty proactive on Blizzard's end. It's no secret that Overwatch is highly competitive in the gaming space, and you know day one will be littered with absolute units of seasoned veterans looking for some easy XP. This makes the game more appealing and less overbearing to new players like myself, all while dropping new heroes and game modes sporadically to give you that little bit of extra flavor if things get a little too boring. So I'm gonna pass this question off to you, the viewer. What are your thoughts on the whole defense matrix mumbo jumbo? And is this approach to a guided, sort of first-time user experience the right move on Blizzard's end? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things Overwatch related. Again, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel and drop a like on this video. I really do appreciate it. But I'll see you guys next time.